After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. So Georgia Tech's offense is up first today. And it comes down to this: after a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Well, that's a good... Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Little. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
We're able to get him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. No stopping on that run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results, a big sack for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. The Tigers will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. Been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Clemson, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Yellow Jackets are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense really clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big, and to get something going right now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And they'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. Real loss on the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short completion. The 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. And he's hit just before the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Just when you think there might be a chance for this defense to get off the field, how about this quarterback? Finds another way to extend this drive, this time with his legs, to keep the ball and keep working that clock.
And the Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Clemson, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Working clock with the ground game. Running with purpose. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. That pass is caught. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up 4th down.
And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.